But shout out to the dwarf community. I don't know many of you guys, but yeah. Do you know any dwarfs?
Yeah, I work with one.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay.
Bare short.
Oh, I've been told off, my best friend, shout out to you, Liz. She's like 4'11". I all 4'10". But
Isn't that dwarfism?
That's what I tell her. But she's like, apparently the cutoff is like 4'8". But honestly,
man, once you're 4 foot, you might as well.
You might as well, respectfully. Like, I see her like tiny little legs like dangle for every time she sits on a chair.
Have you seen when they got all far?
Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. We're not talking about tall, respectfully. We're talking about people who are like
Short people.
short people. Clarification. Like, honestly, and the little legs and they're walking so fast. Honestly, how do you cope in life? Like, do you not have a panic attack every time you see a puddle? Like when it rains? Like, respectfully, like. Good morning, good evening, good everything. My name is Chrysalis and welcome back to my podcast, Searching for Myself, Season 2. Woo! Guys, obviously I'm not here by myself. I'm here with the legend, the moment, the myth. Mr. Ghana.
Come on.
First class.
That's right.
My cousin, Jordan the Great. Woo! Make some noise.
Champion.
Gus, how are you? What did you say?
Adlibs champion.
I thought you said a piano. I was like, wait, what?
That's very random.
Very, very, very random. How are you, Cuz?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Excited.
I'm excited. Thank you so much for coming. I'm gassed. I'm fully gassed, man. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, how I know Jordan, like I said, he's my cousin. It's very weird for me because he's like 25. And for me, I'm always going to think like he's like, I don't know, 8, but he's a grown man.
I always see you as under 30.
Yeah. Thank you.
Always.
Oh, that's such a compliment. I'm mid-30s now, which is really wild to think, but I just say allegedly to people. Shout out to the 90s baby, but I just say 34 allegedly.
Wait, 90s?
Yeah.
When?
91.
91.
Allegedly.
Oh, sorry,
well,
90s, baby.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm up there. I'm unk. I wouldn't say uncle, but unk.
You know they call me Unk in school?
At your age?
Instead of sir, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, Unk. No, it's bad.
My gosh, no, this is crazy.
Catching up, man.
That is actually insane. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the topic that we're going to discuss is called Labelled Too Fast, Seen Too Late, Gen Z Sin. So, special education needs and the system. So we are going to talk about it. We're going to get into some things about the system, especially being someone who's like a young black person with education, not with obviously we all have education, but I thought it would be interesting to know from a black person's perspective who's a teacher and what you see in the system. So that's why I got my incredible cousin Jordan on, obviously. But before we get into it, guys, because it's gonna get serious, we have to adjust the temperature. We're gonna obviously play a game. Jordan, please go underneath the table. So, guys, obviously, everyone always says that. So, guys, what we're doing is it's called thumbs up or thumbs down. So basically, I'm going to say a couple of funny questions. I think they're funny anyway. And if Jordan and myself agree, obviously it's the green thumb. If we disagree, then it's the red thumb. And basically, we have to explain our answers, guys. So it's self-explanatory.
Let's go.
So keep up, Linda. You ready?
Let's go.
Cool. The first one is 9 to 5 is dead. Everyone should have a side hustle. So 3, 2, 1. Really?
Yeah, man.
Bro, why?
Yeah. I feel like more money is great. More money is always great. But I feel like where I've been coaching, I've had like little side hustles there. I'm just used to it. So I feel like to take away that extra sort of income would be weird to me, and like it just throw everything off in terms of like where I'm at now. But
fair enough. Yeah,
I just feel like side hustles, you should always like have an extra source of income.
You know what?
Just a backup.
Pardon me. I only disagree because I don't think everyone is an entrepreneur. I really don't. Some people, unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunately, some people don't have the gift of that,
entrepreneurship.
Yeah, and that's okay. But I think side hustle, to be fair, is important. So I'm more in between because if you, especially in this UK economy, like the price is beyond a joke. They're going to start charging for air. You heard it first. They are premium air. They're going to
premium air.
Yeah.
But I also think side hustles, like you see where you said like entrepreneurship Not everyone has it.
Yeah.
With the way AI is now, you don't even need that sort of entrepreneurship. You could get it to generate you a business plan.
You know what?
If you're smart enough, and obviously do your due diligence, prompts, everything. But
For sure.
like you don't even need entrepreneurship.
It's true. You know what? If you're smart, you would really. I don't know if I say. Okay, I'm gonna say it. You should really like download AI, and then you can make, which I haven't done, but it's very weird. Have you seen like this AI like fruits and stuff like that?
Are you a creator?
No, I want to be so bad because you're making money.
I'm locked into them.
I'm locked in. The storyline is like Loki better than EastEnders. I'm like, how is the banana the child of an orange and so?
I even check the bottom to see where I am in the story, and then I'm like,
I'm like, oh great, there's only 3 parts. Oh, listen,
all 3 parts though.
It's terrible. Honestly, I don't know how they get us. The second question is, the algorithm knows you better than your best friend. So like the feed on social media, what it tells us. So 3, 2, 1. A bit. Yeah, Loki. Yeah, why? I'm gonna just swap.
Listen, the way this algorithm works nowadays, it's monitoring absolutely everything. Even the things that like you're not even aware it's monitoring like.
Yeah.
I was looking at a pair of trainers the other day. I know it's generic shopping.
Yeah.
But I searched it up once. Yeah, this trainer's following me everywhere.
It's crazy.
Everywhere. My brothers don't even know I like the shoe. But like everything I'm doing on my phone is picking it up, storing it, and almost selling it back to me.
That's quite scary.
Selling it back to me. It's like it knows what I want.
Yeah.
Before I've even told my friend that this is what I want. So I mean, in terms of like emotions and. Of course, no. Friends will know that.
Yeah.
But some people be chatting to these things.
Some people, they do ask AI for like relationship advice, which is insane.
A computer. It makes no sense to me.
It makes no sense. And then some people like use it as like, it actually talks back to you like it's a real person. That's scary. Like, nah.
That's how people end up in these relationships, man.
Exactly. And then they find themselves on Catfish. Yeah, she don't call me a fat ass Katie Price.
Sorry for those people.
How embarrassing! Like, not to judge you, but like respectfully, in big 2026, to get catfished, nah, something's not right.
Due diligence, man.
Man, imagine. Oh, gosh.
If you're sending money, you're even worse.
Honestly, are you not ashamed? Are you not embarrassed? I didn't mean to judge. Hell, I've judged. We've judged. I've done it, Chucky. What's I gonna say? Okay, the third one is. Ghosting is worse than a messy breakup text. 3, 2, 1.
Ghosting is worse.
Yeah.
Than messy.
Oh, you what? We disagree. Do you think?
Ghosting is worse.
I think it's worse because with a messy.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Agree. Ghosting.
Because I feel like with a messy breakup, I need closure. Like a breakup, okay, I understand it didn't work, blah, blah, blah. But ghosting, that's peak. Yeah.
That's actually like just finish.
I think that should be a crime. I think you should like go to jail for that. It depends. It respectfully depends.
Trauma.
Emotional abuse. I've been ghosted once, and I thought usually I'm the Usually I am the ghost. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna stand in my truth. I was like, damn. But yeah. And so I feel like I shouted, but like, I remember on Instagram, so long story short, I was like getting, you know, when you're on the talking stage with someone, blah, 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 and they want to add you on IG. So I thought, let me clear up my feed. I said it on the last episode on the podcast. And then she wanted my number, I gave her my number, blah, blah, blah. And then literally the messages were slow. And 1 week turned into 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. And I was like, this is a bit mad. And then you have time to change your display picture. I was like, cool, I've been ghosted. And it's okay.
Oh, isn't she had time?
Yeah, she had time. And I was like, it's okay. So I blocked her on Instagram, as you do, because I can. I thought, yeah, it's not like she's checking for me because I'm ghosted. Huh?
I blocked you now.
Yeah.
It's done.
It's done, but I haven't blocked her on WhatsApp. Look, I want to spend a block. No, I don't. It's too late.
Keep that alley just
in case. Imagine if it doesn't work out for me and she messages, I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm like, nah, okay. And the last one is, so if you was to show your screen time of how much you spend time on your phone, would you be embarrassed? Yes or no? I don't really care, to be honest. My screen time is terrible. It's like a working day shift. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But that's why I wouldn't really care, because I've seen people that are way worse than mine.
Well, what's the worst you've seen?
The worst I've seen is like 14 hours.
14 hours. They have no job. They're unemployed.
14 hours. Yeah,
Or-
kind of.
Oh, you see.
Kind of.
Well, if they created
But
AI.
At the time, anyway,
Dang.
yeah, 14 hours. It made me feel so much better.
Wow.
So much.
14 hours. That's so unhealthy. That's addiction. And what they're doing, just TikTok and stuff.
Doom scrolling, TikTok.
Oh, you see, this is why.
And this is why the algorithm knows.
Yeah. And I bet they're broke, course, respectfully, sorry. Shout out to you if it, anyway. I bet they may be broke because like TikTok shop and all that stuff. I refuse to use that. Oh my gosh, Jordan, I'll be in
That's
debt.
one thing I hate about TikTok now is that I get more ads for like, obviously clothes, whatever.
Yeah.
Than actual videos of algorithms.
Yeah.
It's literally just
That's terrible. It's actually terrible. Mine is like food. I'm such a foodie. I'm trying to do better. But now it's like I'm just saving it, and if I'm not careful, it's giving like shout out to anyway. But shout out to,
exactly what you're good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, I just need to be careful because listen, honestly, when I always tell people when you reach 30, bruh, your blood pressure. Your stomach works part-time, bro. You really have to put in that effort.
I've always heard that. You know? They say
to.
like the way you put on weight, it just becomes. Like,
oh, I could look at a pair of Snickers and I've gained half a stone. It's beyond a joke. And then I'm on the running machine and I was like running and I was sweating. I thought I was gonna die. And then the guy that I was working out with, he was like, "Oh yeah, that means it's working." I said, "What? For me to have a heart? Are you okay?" I'm like sweating, looking like I'm into the gym. Like no, not the gym, but in the pool. But yeah.
Sometimes you need that, don't you? I like that. It's visual representation of what's happening.
It's true, but don't talk to me when I'm in the gym, respectfully. I'll say hi. I go early morning, like at 5. But I'll lock in. I should wear headphones, but I really don't. But yeah.
What are you listening to?
I just listen to my thoughts and gym music because work is so stressful and I'm just zoned in. But yeah, man, I digress. But yeah, how do you feel now, cuz?
Good. Settled in, man.
Cool. Yeah, man, feel free to put your thing underneath here.
Cool.
And we'll get into it. So, guys, I'm super gassed about this topic. But first of all, Jordan, before we get into it, so do you want to tell the audience like your role?
Okay, so I work in a SEN, SEMH school in Bromley. So I am support staff. So support staff, umbrella term. So TAing, teaching assistant, behaviour mentor, sometimes covering lessons. Sometimes if the kids are dysregulated, you have to physically intervene is the politically correct term. So yeah, I work in a school with SEMH kids and it's great. Every day's a different day. It's cold.
I can imagine.
I like it. Could do with more money though. But.
No, for sure. Especially like, yeah, you guys, you work hard, bro.
In the company.
Because I was even doing research about like, for example, Cinco, like what is a Cinco for argument's sake. And I found that it's a lead it's a lead teacher in the school responsible for kids with special needs, and their day-to-day duty for argument's sake is access and identity. Identify, apologies. So they work with teachers, parents, and special needs kids who are struggling. Well, students that are struggling, apologies, do referral for assessments and just support put in place. They also write reviews and basically with EHCP, which is Education, Health and Care Plan, I believe.
The abbreviation.
Honestly. And IEP, which is Individual Education Plan. And they also kind of like advocate for, meetings with the parents, the local authority, health services, a fight for funding resources or exam accessibility arrangements. And this has been put in place since 2008. Every school should have one as well. So, bruh, the whole thing is, I found it completely fascinating, to be honest with you, because Cinco, you like the things that you guys actually do, special needs, like each day to day. So, bruh, it is a lot. And I have so much love and respect for you guys. But even in this day, in this generation, the reason why I thought, obviously, to have my cousin involved, because he's well experienced, as he's said, articulated. But I do feel like it's different with this generation, especially him being Gen Z. And especially when you open up like TikTok, every day you see someone who has a new label of, and we're not coming for you, this is a very sensitive topic, so, and we love and appreciate diversity, so just bear that in mind before anyone tries to go in the comment section and say, then blah, blah, blah. No, we're educating ourselves and we're growing together, hence it's called Searching for Myself. But back to the people that love us.
Come on.
Yeah, if you don't, You know what to do. Change the channel. Actually, don't. We need the streams. Yeah.
Change it, but subscribe.
Honestly, subscribe first, man. Okay, so like I said, you open TikTok every day and there will be a new label of maybe ADHD, autism, dyslexia, and Gen Z talking about a neurodiversity, which is amazing because it has normalized everything. But I feel like there has been tension over the past kind of 20 years of who has been labeled and who has been diagnosed properly and who hasn't. When you actually see statistics showing, for argument's sake, like black men are more black boys, sorry, are more likely to be diagnosed with ADHD or autism or this and the other in comparison to other ethnicities, or even black girls are less likely to be diagnosed until the later years of life and stuff. So we're about to touch on it, which is weird, not weird, which is amazing, sorry. Actually it's weird in terms of the statistics, that's what I felt. But yeah, so from your experience, Jordan, like when you see some of these kids, for argument's sake, I do think from my perspective it's important to have diagnosis of what's happening and stuff, and language does help, but language without the accurate level of support doesn't. So in your situation, when you see these kids, what's it kind of like in terms of working with them and in their day-to-day role, like in terms of what services are provided for them?
Do you know what? One thing I'll say, especially with autism and working in autism, every day is a different day.
Yeah.
Like every day is different because, as you know, every child's autism is different.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you see like 9 different children come into class and they all interact with each other so differently, where their minds all think so differently, like it's almost like crazy to watch sometimes. Like you just like see different elements and how they interact and communicate with each other. It's cool. Very, very interesting in terms of like seeing them interact. Sorry, could you read the question again? Just
Yeah. It was just kind of in regards to, from your experience, what's it like working with these kids who have been labelled or autistic or ADHD and the services provided? I was also going to touch on ethnic minorities afterwards. So yeah.
sorry, just because you said ethnic minorities,
Yeah.
there's a lot of black and Asian kids in our school.
Wow.
More so black kids.
Okay.
So let me just quickly explain my school. So my school is one site, but it's split into half. So we have half of the school that's more behavioural anger management, which is a different school. We share the same site, part of the same trust, but different school. The other side, which is my side, is more the autism, AUDHD, ADHD. So the more learning difficulties side.
Okay.
So I work with the more learning difficulties, but I get to see firsthand how the other side is the more behavioural side. So I've got experience, like just being there, essentially, just seeing how they operate and seeing how we operate.
Yeah.
Obviously, when I first started, I was with year 11, so I was with the older years. Totally different dealing with them to the younger years. You've got some kids that are non-verbal, some kids that are at totally reading ages of 3, but they're 9 years old. Like, you see it from all different perspectives and different levels. So I say that to say this, like going into a class and dealing with a group of autistic kids, you have to be adaptable. You have to be able to change how you deal with them, because one kid might not communicate this way, but another kid might. It's not one size fits all. And school's already like that in general.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with autism, it's even more specific on how can I sort of get through to you in the way you understand, so that we can all be on the same page.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, for sure. Is there a situation where there's different so it's like you're taking the individual differences into account, which is amazing, but is there, in terms of budgeting and getting different pots of the pie, what's that like? Do like some teachers have to apply for funding, I take it, or is the funding getting smaller and smaller?
No, I would say obviously with SEN provisions, there's funding allocated from, if it's private, it could be from the council, it could be from, if you're a trust, it could be like government. So It depends where you are.
Okay.
My school is it's a trust, but obviously they receive money from council because it's SEN provision, I believe.
Okay.
So obviously when it comes to applying for certain funding for certain things, you might get it, you might not. But like if budgets are tight, because currently in my school budgets are tight right now.
Okay.
So we have this thing called activity week, as I was explaining earlier, like where the kids are able to, we apply for funding for the kids to go and do trips. And this year we've had to cut it short. Usually we go on like 2-3 trips in that week. This year everyone's doing like one big trip and then a little trip. Like funding is tight across all boards, but obviously when we're out, like, and you can go on trips and stuff, but or apply for certain education needs. But sometimes we even put our own money in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We put our own money in. When you think about it, I'm with these kids 5 days a week.
Yeah.
That they almost become like our children.
Yeah.
So like a kid hasn't eaten or a kid don't have clothes or that, we might even just provide it for them.
Wow.
I feel sorry for them. We like empathize with them. Like.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. I remember when what I did when I was at uni, I worked part-time with children with disabilities, with ranging from ADHD to autism to all sorts of special needs, to be honest. And I felt it was one of the most rewarding jobs.
100%.
It was amazing. And just seeing the kids kind of like progress in terms of them reaching their baseline and how I'm able to cater towards them in terms of surface what they would like to do and what they would love to achieve. When it comes to, we did different things, like we went on trips, we did like music activities and things like that, and it was really powerful. It was really good. So I remember I did that for 8 years part-time. Well, obviously I was at uni for 4 years and then I did my master's, which was 2 years. But I just really enjoyed it. So I did it part-time and there was like bank shifts. So it was just really nice, and getting along with the parents, just seeing how much it was imperative for them to have those services within the local authority, and the power of respite, because it's definitely needed when it's your day-to-day, when you have kids that may not be high functioning autism and they be non-verbal and they require so much of you,
so much energy that's required, like.
Oh my gosh. And you know, when you have those kids maybe like from 9 to 5 and afterwards you feel exhausted, but with other like parents, this is their 24 hours, you know, and it's just they're just so amazing. That's why I'm a big advocate for there to be more spending and less cuts.
100%.
Because it's definitely needed. But let's touch on black boys. I'm saying it like I'm not black myself, but yeah, so there tends to be an overdiagnosis of black boys being referred for ADHD and more, and I would say like definitely quoting, if you're labeled as disruptive, and I put that in quotes for those who are listening audio, they would rather like medicalize you before actually asking, you know, any like important questions, any lessons accessible, like in terms of what's happening in their lives, and just asking about their social norms and what's happening, which I think is really pathetic actually, because I remember I saw a quote once on Instagram that it was from another podcast, and shout out to some man who was a British Caucasian man, and he got advice from another black person who was a black teacher who's dumber than dumb, respectfully. She said expect less from blacker students because they don't achieve well in comparison to their counterparts. And this was from a black lady, and I was like, you are so ignorant and so stupid, because if you know us Africans, respectfully Africans, we're Ghanaian, and bruh, like education is
that,
like it's the beginning of everything that we do. So we do excel in all things, but it's just, you know, believe it or not, those who may not be of ethnic minority, there is so much level of stigma that black boys go through, especially in education, especially when the teachers, they feel like they're more likely to be like have a perceived idea of who you are rather than see who you are in reality. Like they feel that you're negative, what I'm trying to say, negative stereotypes, and some teachers, but it's ridiculous. And I just found it interesting that black girls are less likely to actually be to be diagnosed until their later life, you know. They're seen as well behaved, if they had, a condition of dyslexia, they may see it as, teachers can see it as lazy, and if they have anxiety, they see it as, shy of working and all this stuff. So like the system sees people of color sometimes when you are a problem, but it's missed them when they're struggling.
Yeah.
Which is interesting point that you said, like at your school you see black and Asians are not quite a lot in one section, isn't it? One sector, 1 million, or is it
so it's weird you say that, because even you see how I said my school is split
Yeah.
into two. In the other school,
yeah,
majority black kids.
raw,
Behaviour management, majority black kids,
raw.
yeah. When I first started that school, it was almost like it's almost like find the white kid.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like find the white kid. It was so heavily dominated by, obviously my school was heavily dominated by black children as well, but there was a lot more white kids in white children in my school.
Yeah.
But that side of the school, majority black kids.
That's insane. And was it like in terms of like African and Caribbean, more Caribbean or more African, or just a combination of both?
Combination of everything, really. Wow. But I must say, the catchment that my school picks up, it comes into like Croydon, Bromley, which are like areas that do have a black population. So I will say that in the sense that there's a lot of black children. But the area that my school is in is pretty much a white area. So.
White area. Okay. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Oh,
yeah.
Wow. That's wild, actually. Jesus.
But I feel like with a lot of these boys, a lot of these boys are misunderstood. A lot of these boys are very misunderstood.
For sure.
When I was in school, it feels like autism wasn't even like a thing when we were in school.
I feel like it wasn't.
And I see a lot of the kids now that I work with, that they were like, how can I put this? If they were in school at the time I was in school, they would have been in mainstream school.
Wow.
Yeah, they would have been in mainstream school. And they would have, I don't want to say they would have coped, but I feel like a lot of these kids would have managed mainstream school.
Yeah.
But with, I can't really talk on certain cases, but with certain kids and how they present in terms of anger management and behavioural like regulation.
Yeah.
When they get kicked out of like a primary school at like year 2 because they've lashed out, it's like, anger management, he needs to be able to that. And that's how they get like sort of fed into the SEN system from young. But I genuinely believe not all these kids that are in SEN provisions, obviously they benefit from the support, that additional support that comes with it. But I feel like a lot of them could have managed the mainstream.
Wow.
Because I feel like I would have been bridges with a couple of them.
Wow.
I see traits in certain of my friends, like personal friends, closest friends, that are presented in some of these kids, and they're so funny. They make you laugh. They are so funny. They don't realize
how funny
this autism superpower that they have. That and a lot of them could have been in mainstream, because I have friends that are just like that probably could have benefited from the support, but
I must say you're right, and I like the fact that you said the autism superpower, because lots of those who have a diagnosis of autism, some of them have a unique gift. Like some people, they're incredible when it comes to artistry or singing, or even having a oh my gosh, words, Jesus.
Photography.
Yeah, I was gonna say
photographer.
No, like memory. What's that word again?
Oh, photographic
memory. I'm like photography. Sorry. So I definitely, that's fascinating. I do feel like it is oversaturated a little bit, like in terms of how they see black people, and if they're acting up quickly, let's send them to this and the other. I wonder what the process is like for the parents in terms of challenging that, because I know that black and ethnic, or even should I say people of color, back in my day in the 90s, if you had like a diagnosis of any special needs, African parents will deny it and call you like a liar, or they'll say stuff which is not PC, so I won't repeat, but they're just kind of like, they just don't believe it. But I think a blessing of today, they're more accepting and open to it for your kid to get help, or children to get help, to be honest.
I actually have a real example of that. There was a kid in my school, my secondary school. Him and his brother with hindsight, were definitely like on the spectrum. Now, this kid, we all used to think like, why is this kid in the school? Like, it's not one of them cases where it's like he could handle mainstream. This kid was evidently could do with the extra additional support.
Yeah.
Like, one of his like traits was that he would remember your birthday. Like, you could tell him once. He might even hear you whisper it.
Wow.
He'll remember everybody. Like, to the point where you could literally say to him, like, go through the whole school's birthday and he'll tell you everything.
Wow.
Now, this kid, his mum, when asked about like taking him out of our school mainstream and putting him in like SEN provision, his mum said he's fine. We're praying this one like away. Like, this one is it's not autism, it's spiritual.
Okay.
Like, so I've actually like seen where like I don't want to just stereotype African parents, but I've seen where African parents just like brush away diagnosis and like, additional help and stuff like that. I've seen it first.
That's interesting. Wow. So very much given autism, like in terms of when you see these kids and stuff. But I feel like because we have so much experience of like knowing who's potentially has something. And you know, when you have like, it's not PC, but when you have like friends who have kids and stuff and they're saying traits of their child, and in my mind I'm like, it's very much autism. You might want to do a test. But it's like not my place to say because I'm obviously not a doctor. I'm not going to diagnose anyone or this and the other. But they're saying familiar things and they're like, oh yeah, hopefully they'll grow out of it. It's just it's a stage. And I'm like,
your child
is it
stimming, bro?
And they're stimming and it's in your face and it is okay. Because there's so many artists that like when I say artists, I'm thinking those who are entertainers who have autism and stuff. But some of them, I feel like lots of those celebrities are undiagnosed though, because sometimes like, there are a couple. I don't want to I don't want to be cancelled, but there's a couple that I think, you know, there's a situation where if you're too perfect and there's certain things and I'm just like, it's very much autism, but yeah.
Yeah, like you see it, like OCD.
Yeah.
Everything has to be this way.
Yeah.
Or I have to like all routines.
Yeah.
Like down to routines. Like if I'm not on track at this point.
Yeah. That's very much so. Yeah. Gosh, and even like you see in programs like The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon, very much autistic. Yeah.
Autism in adults.
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
So used to seeing it, like, and how it appears in children. Like,
yeah.
It's different, like it's so different. It's like,
it is. I watch a program called, I watch a little bit of it. It's called, oh crap, it was an autism.
Love on the Spectrum?
Yeah. Thank you, saved me. But it was there's this guy, I think he's called, I can't remember, he's a black guy, he has curly hair, and he's so funny, and I love him so much. It's not...
did it begin with L? I call him Esteban because he reminds me of a Chelsea player.
Oh my days!
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, it's not Sheldon. No, it's not. It's not
Sheldon.
I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, he's so lovely. He's like 20. I think he's 23. And then the things that he just says, he's so socially awkward, but he just means like well.
He means well,
honestly.
So much well.
So he's just like such a kind of like just a level of innocence about him, and it's just so refreshing to see. But it kind of scares me a little bit because some people out there may prey on the vulnerable, you know, and he's quite a young man. So it's just, yes, definitely interesting. So to see it as an adult, it's like, wow, okay, you're really on the spectrum and you're finding love.
But see, that's what I mean when I'm saying like watching like autistic people like interact with each other.
Yeah.
And like, so imagine that, but 9 kids in one class. Ooh, and then at break time, you've got the whole school just interacting with each other. Just
it must be fascinating to see, like in terms of like the level of autism, like in terms of you have high functioning and then you don't have those who are not so high functioning.
You're surprised, you know, the ones that are high functioning be best friends with the ones that are low functioning. They'll just be like, and you'd be like, how does this even work?
Yeah.
But somehow they find a way.
No, it's beautiful, man. I love how like inclusive it is getting. And yeah, they're just awesome people. I wonder, like shows that do portray like autism and all that stuff, how ethical is it? Do you know what I mean?
See, I've always said if I could film a day in the life of my job, I'd be a millionaire.
Really?
Yeah.
Raw.
I'd be a millionaire, but obviously vulnerability and stuff like that, like you can't.
Yeah.
Or you see when they do like these educating Bromley or London. If my school had educating,
Wow.
it'd be hilarious.
My
It'd actually
gosh.
be hilarious. Like these kids, I don't think people realize like how funny these kids are. My class specifically, the way they make me laugh, I question sometimes whether I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I question whether I'm one of them.
Wow. Nah, that's good. It's good that you have like a great professional like rapport with them, because it's needed and they'll appreciate that. I feel like they have great memory. So even when they're like 40 or 50 and they see you in the street, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Jordan, do you remember me?" And yeah.
Think about like our teachers. Like there's certain teachers that if I saw today, I'm stopping, we'll have a full blown conversation. I might even exchange numbers. Let alone like when you have additional support.
Yeah.
And obviously sometimes they don't. We had like graduation the other day, so we the year 11s have just left, and I worked with a lot of them in regards to like football, or just in general. And you see like one boy, the way we've started when I first joined compared to now, the level of growth that he's had, like he came and spoke to me at the end. We've had times where he's like been restrained, saying all sorts of madness, trying to punch me. Come up to me at the graduation and actually like apologize and said, so like sorry for everything, like, but like thank you for like all you've done.
That's beautiful. How old is he?
Took some pictures. 16.
Wow.
16. He went through it when he was like his life story. He's gone through it.
Yeah.
But the level of growth that you see from Aslam in year 8 all the way.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's impressive, man. I don't know if I would stop and say hi to my teacher.
Not everyone.
Yeah.
Not everyone.
There's this one certain teacher, honestly, till this day, she done everybody in the class.
What subject?
Graphics. And she was hardly there because she was too busy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Let's talk about safeguarding, bruh. It's not everyday promotion doing something. Anyway, but yeah, she was
just getting anyway.
Teachers were getting busy, man. This lady, I'll tell it on another story, another day, but bruh, let's just say she was hardly there, participating in extra curricular activities, allegedly. Imagine if the teacher sees this and she tries to sue me, but I have a witness, so I sure do. I had several witnesses, but yeah, no, if you were hardly there, bruh, and literally like you can't move mad, and like what's just mad, man? If you're gonna do madness, do it in your own time, like respectfully, you know.
Anyway. Be sneaking off, man.
Sneaking off. Anyway, moving mad, bruh. I really want to say it, but I don't think twice.
I want to hear this.
I'll tell you afterwards, bruh. Honestly, if I guys, if I wasn't close to getting sued by her because she knows who she is, bruh. Honestly,
That dark.
it is dark, bro. There's a reason why majority of people failed graphics, because she wasn't there, enjoying her life.
Oh right.
And she's married.
It'd be the married ones.
It'd be the married ones. Not in anyway, but yes, it was a bit mad. Okay, so how do we actually ensure these children now who have all these special disabilities like get the accurate help that they need from the teachers? Like in terms of, do you think it's more training regarding neurodiversity and cultural competency in that sense, or?
I feel like cultural competency is underrated.
Okay.
There's not. Even me, who's been in the education system for going into 4 years now, they don't have much, considering the amount of and the level of ethnic minorities in my school. There's not a lot of culture training, or in terms of like working with autism in specific cultures. There's not much of that. They in terms of culture, in regards to training, it's more like how to spot signs of FGM.
Oh wow!
Like
okay,
that you know what I'm talking about when I talk about culture.
Yeah.
So there's not much like working with Afro-Caribbean kids. It's more knowledge of Afro-Caribbean, like basically being black, and then immersing myself into autism. So there's not much training given to you. It's just based on experience. Purely based on experience. And I understand what your mum might say if I tell her this or like.
That's crazy. You know what they need to do? They need to have someone who has been through the educational system in terms of SEN, and then like has a great success story. Like I would love it if there was like an adult who was maybe in their 30s, whatever. So when I say success story, in terms of there's many levels of success, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying in terms of went through it and then was able to live a kind of a life where they're kind of independent or even semi-independent. So maybe they have a job or just different what their baseline and above is for them. I think that'll be powerful, to be honest, and what their parents, how they felt. So I think it'll be great if like they educated teach us on that, to be honest, because right now it's kind of like you said, like it's like the negative stereotypes of black boys.
100%.
Crazy. And I know back in the day, actually, how was school for you?
School for me was calm.
Okay.
I really enjoyed school. If there's any period that I could go back in my life, it'd probably be secondary school.
Really?
Not because I was doing anything that stupid. Like I used to, like, I laughed a lot through my whole. Like, I enjoyed it.
That's cool. Obviously, well, it's not obvious. We both went to mainstream schools, by the way. But yes, I just had to clarify because of the topic that we're talking about. Okay.
But I went to school in Orpington, and that was like a predominantly white area.
Oh yeah.
So that I learned to code people how to navigate things.
My gosh,
it was fun.
Really?
Yeah, school was cool.
Oh my.
What about you?
School was okay. Low-key, I feel like I was the hood, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I went to a school in a predominantly white area, L Street, Bromwood. It was white when I first started, Caucasian, which is it's cool, but they really tolerated diversity rather than celebrate.
Tolerate.
Yeah, so they really like we wouldn't be called black, we'll be person of color. That's the type of school that we are in because it's clearly the 1800s, and it was okay. You learn to code switch, like you really do learn to code.
I think that's the greatest lesson I took from school. You
do.
I could be amongst different ethnicities and know how to like manage myself.
Yeah.
I love it.
True, it was a true blessing until we got to year 9 and like.
That's when you realise you're black.
Oh, it got too black. Shout out to the black people, but it got too like I was like, where did this come from? Like,
my school now is all black, well, majority black, but my school got taken over by Harris, the Harris Federation.
Oh wow!
So yeah, there's loads of black kids in my area.
Wow, goodness gracious! Like, and I like a nice healthy mixture. Yeah,
I think you need mixture.
You need to because it reflects the world. Yeah,
especially this country.
Yeah,
melting pot. Like put them.
Yeah,
because I learned a lot about like other cultures or like it was predominantly white or like gypsy.
Yeah,
can you say gypsy?
I think we can. The gypsy community.
Gypsy, yeah. Gypsy community. I learned just from being around them.
Yeah,
so I know like how to maneuver around gypsies now.
Yeah, they're amazing.
There's a lot of gypsies in my area as well.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, we had one gypsy person in our school in year 8, and he was with us for like I think it was a couple of weeks or so. But he was dope. Like it was so amazing. Cool.
They are cool.
On the cool people, we had people who were what's it? No, we didn't. Sorry. There was this one person at my area who was a dwarf, and he was like everybody loved him, and he was so cool. There was this other.
Was he a gypsy?
No, he wasn't. I just think of diversity. Yeah, that would be amazing if there was. But yeah, he was so lovely, and that taught me about diversity because everybody loved him. Unfortunately, I didn't really know him. I knew of him, but like you wouldn't like see, this person has this and the other. You would just be like, oh, like he's cool. There was this other person who was a dwarf, and he was a working man. He was in his, I assume 40s, but let me tell the story. It's not PC, but don't cancel me. Yeah.
Go for it.
So I was like 12 years old, and then I was with my friend Jordan, and basically we was waiting for like a bus. This is not PC, but we're waiting for a bus here. And then I'll never forget, the bus station was outside like McDonald's in Bournemouth near the big Tesco, guys. If you guys know about Elstree Bournemouth, cool, big roundabout, cool. So we were just about to get off the bus. I'm on the bus, sorry, and all we hear is "Oi!" And then so like we turned round, and obviously we're 12 years old, so we're not respectfully that tall. All we hear is like, "Get off me," and in that voice, and I turned around and it was this grown man who was a bald headed, had glasses, and he was a dwarf. And because there was two major dwarfs in our community. So there was this cool dwarf that everybody knew, and there was this alpha dwarf that no, there was two. You had to distinguish between the two. The cool one. And then this one who was like short, he was very flamboyant. I believe he was gay as well. And he was just, that's how people knew him back in the day. I don't know whether that's PC, but he was that's how people described him back in the early I was going to say 20s. Is that what people say early 2000s?
2000s, isn't it?
Yeah, was it? Yeah, I'll call it 2000s. Trying to be cool there, showing my age. So yeah, back to the story, yeah. And then he was like, yeah, get off me. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I obviously I didn't see you there. So he pushes in front and he was like, dickhead. And then I'm 12 years old, so I'm so flabbergasted. I've never been called genitals in my life. So I'm just like, what do I do? Like not call me like a big head or something like that. I was thinking you recited me to a penis. Like, sorry, it's not PC. So, really, oh my gosh, my mom's listening. I'm so sorry, man. But like, I'm flabbergasted. So I'm on smoke. I'm ready to fight because we're the same respectfully, height. We are the same height. It's a fair. We could catch a fair one because we're equal height, you know. So I'm just like, so I'm ready. And my friend, I was a little bit of a hothead at times. I don't like injustice when I was younger. But my friend Jordan was like, he was just cool, calm, chilled and collected. He was like, well, I could call you a couple of names myself, but you won't like it. And then the bus went off. And then he started swearing at us. And I was just like, isn't that something? Like, respectfully, you have, obviously, you're lovely, you're a person, you're a dwarf and stuff like that. And you recognize you should recognize diversity. I'm a person of colour, this, that, and the other. But the fact that you were more, maybe he just hates his life. I couldn't understand.
It could just be projecting.
Yeah, I don't know. But shout out to the dwarf community. I don't know many of you guys, but yeah. Do you know any dwarfs?
Yeah, I work with one.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't.
You don't? Oh, okay.
Bare short.
Oh, I've been told off, you know. My best friend, shout out to you, Liz. She's like 4'11". Or 4'10". But
isn't that dwarfism?
That's what I tell her. But she's like, apparently the cutoff is like 4'8". But honestly,
man, once you're 4 foot, you might as well.
You might as well, respectfully. Like, I see her like tiny little legs like dangle for every time she sits on a chair.
Have you seen when they got all far?
Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, we're not talking about tall, respectfully. We're talking about people who are like
short people.
Short people. Clarification. Sure. Like, honestly, and the little legs and they're walking so fast. Honestly, how do you cope in life? Like, do you not have a panic attack every time you see a puddle? Like when it rains? Like, respectfully, like that you're gonna drown? Like, you're just so cute. Oh, she's like a armrest. Like,
yeah,
it's the perfect height.
When you're in concert,
honestly, I'm like, oh, where is she? She's like,
you just need a little.
She must be living life though, because low key, she's, shout out to you, Liz, but she's like a size 3, so she can always get children.
Trainers,
yeah. She's won in life. Yeah. And
you got the sizes that like you don't even have to fight for. Something.
Honestly, you save so much money. The only issue for you is concerts. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be at the front. That's another thing. Yeah,
yeah, especially.
When this comes out, she could learn how to give up.
Oh,
concert, she always gets to that golden circle, the front row. She's there on time.
Oh,
she has to be at the front.
Oh, because she's that tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, how tall is she, Jordan?
I want to say 4'10".
Oh my gosh.
But she's gonna correct me when she sees this.
Oh.
Yeah.
4'10".
I want to say 4'10".
When did she start growing?
She's gonna tell me she's 5'1", but I'm gonna say 4'10".
Oh god.
When she stopped growing, well, she's at. She's been short for a time. She must have stopped early.
When she was like 3 or something.
Yeah, it must have been like maybe 4.
Oh my gosh, what a life.
Yeah, man.
Oh. Shout out to the short people.
I thought there's some benefits you should be getting for short people.
Oh no. Like, oh no. Not benefit. Oh, you mean like
no, yeah. What, you thought I went down that route.
Don't cancel us. No, like just general benefits. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Shout out to the short people. Wow. Gosh. I wonder what they should have, like a secret camera to see. Anyway, sorry. I don't want to be
their life looks like.
Yeah.
They should wear meta glasses.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Just get them to wear meta.
But low-key, like everything will be like
kneecaps.
Like they'll be able to. We'll only be able to see the kneecaps. Yeah. because they're so cute and tiny. And like Liz,
Shout out to short people.
Shout out to short people. But I remember once we were walking and we always used to get stares. I didn't know why.
Because how tall you are.
Yeah, because I'm 6'3" and she's like
That's
4'10" or something like that. It's ridiculously small. Shout out to you, Liz. But like, she would be like, why are people so nice? And then one day she was like, Chris, my neck is hurting. And I was like, yeah, so am mine. And Liz, stand back.
Different muscles. You got opposite muscles hurting.
I was like, when did you get so tiny? She's like, when have you always been so tall? But yeah, man, short people, you're amazing. You're amazing. And tall people, we go through it as well. Like, it's not easy for us to, tall. Yeah.
I mean, it could be worse.
It could be worse. I mean, every day, my mum will always mock me. Shout out to you, mum. But she's like, she'll call me to the kitchen. She'll be like, Chris. And I'm like, yes, mum. She'll be like, I need to borrow your orangutangans to get something.
Doc.
I'm just like, you're rude.
I hear it though. If my son was that tall, everything come and get it.
Now I'm like, get a ladder. And they got a ladder and named it after me. I was like, literally, disrespect.
That's legacy, you know?
Yeah.
That's legacy.
And everyone that, when you meet people and they're like, oh, do you play basketball? And I'm like, no. And it's like,
What a waste of talent.
yeah, that's what they say to me. And I'm like,
I would say.
I'm short-sighted.
Dark.
And when I used to play, no one would like to be on my team because I'm mad.
Because you're bad.
No, I just get a bit violent. But anyway, not violent, but like.
Can you lose? Do you know how to lose games?
I don't know. What is that? What is losing? I hate to lose games.
That's trait.
That's crazy. For autism.
That's one of the traits.
No.
That's one trait. Don't know how to handle loss.
Shut the front door. Beyonce doesn't like to lose. Neither does. Okay. Neither does Michael Jackson.
Oh.
But
And Michael Jackson. Did you watch the movie?
No. Is it good? I need to watch it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. If you're a real Michael Jackson fan, probably not. But
oh wow.
I think it's great. But that guy was definitely autistic.
Oh, is it? I do think so. I feel like everyone has hidden traits of autism that's similar.
The guy used to talk to animals.
Oh my gosh.
Then again, part of it is because he wasn't allowed friends, but this guy used to like have full-blown conversations with animals. Like.
I love Michael Jackson, but the only thing that really puts me off is that the fact that he allegedly he has a lot of like friends that are children and sleepovers and stuff with kids. It's just a bit. Yeah,
I don't want to go too deep into that rabbit hole, but I know where I stand on.
It's a bit mad. Let's not. But yeah, shout out.
That guy was definitely autistic, though.
Yeah, no, I think so. Because let me take that.
It's a superpower, though, isn't it?
It's a superpower, not mine, respectively.
It is a superpower.
But yeah, for me, I hate losing, but it's not to the fact like I'm just very competitive. But it's like I like to win, but if I lose, I'm like okay. But I just don't think I'm a great team player because when I play badminton. Don't tell me you could have got it when you didn't. And then there has been, I'm not going to lie, there's been incidents where a bat has been thrown. Shuttlecocks have been
I might need you on my team for mentality.
Because I'm like, bruh, like, let's go. And it's like, oh, I could have got it. Nah, that's rage bait for me.
Don't tell me that.
Don't tell me that because we're going to fight. But yeah, no, shout out to those who do have autism. Like you said, you're definitely your superpower. And embrace it. I mean, you're different. And different is not bad. It's actually an advantage.
Different is cool, man.
Exactly. Shout to the short people also.
100%.
You are different. You see life definitely differently. And we love you. The world wouldn't be the same without you. But yeah, Jordan, the great. We went on a tangent, bruh.
No, we went on bare tangents.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
I like it, though.
Me too.
Real conversation.
Oh, it's great. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to have like interview. I need to interview like a short person, not a dwarf, respectfully. Oh, a dwarf, it could be, but I feel like I'll be counted.
Yeah, I feel like.
So I'm talking about like
techie.
It's a bit unethical, but someone who is like maybe 4'10", what was like life for them? Yeah. Yeah, I would love to know. I know it's not PC, but I'd love to know. But there is before I wrap it up, there is a program called Little People USA, and it doesn't sound PC, but it really is. It's like Real Housewives of this and the other for little people, and it's so good.
Small people.
Yeah. And they're amazing.
I would watch it though.
No, it's really good.
I would watch it.
A lot of violence though. I don't like that.
If it's weird watching short people fight.
It makes me uncomfortable.
It's weird. Yeah, like it's weird.
Yeah. When we say short people, obviously 4'10", not dwarf people.
Not dwarfs.
But when
if you're watching dwarfs fight, you need to check yourself.
You need to check yourself. You're unethical and you need to be locked up in prison. I said what I said. But like those who are not dwarfs, and I'm just like, you guys like break it up. I just feel like, oh my gosh, what are you doing?
you know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, life is hard enough. But anyway, respectfully. But yeah, anyway, Jordan the Great. Do you want to plug in anything before we wrap this up?
Well, actually, I want to shout out Gigs. I don't know Gigs personally, but
okay.
I saw something coming on the way here. Like, he's just opened. Obviously, Gigs has autism.
Does he?
Yeah. That's why when we're talking about like superpowers and like artists, and you were speaking about artistry, he's just opened a assessment center in a school.
Wow.
I can't tell you where it is, but he's raising funding for I think it's like 39 grand for to keep this school running. SEND center for I think it's open to all. Don't quote me, but I know he's opened it like to help people in his community, help them get diagnosis faster, because I know the waiting time is a joke.
Yeah.
And to support people. So I thought that was proper cool. And considering the nature of the conversation we had, I thought I had to mention that.
Shout out to Gigs.
Yeah, shout out to Gigs, man.
Wow, is he high functioning autism? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder when he got like diagnosed for autism and stuff.
I remember I was watching 90s Baby podcast where he was speaking about it, but
yeah.
I think he got diagnosis in like secondary school.
That's so dope.
I want to say secondary school.
Wow.
Now he's doing something about it, because you also said that you want to see how like a 30-year-old talks about how they went through the schooling system. I just thought like that was proper dope, and I had to share that.
Shout out to Gigs, man. I think he's an incredible artist, an incredible man. Shout out to him. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to this podcast.
Do it now.
And do it now. You have no choice.
Do it now.
The link is below, obviously, the description. I'll put it in. But yeah, I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching Searching for Myself. Remember to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. And yeah, we're going to wrap this up.
Search for yourself as well, man.
Search for yourself, Linda, and search hard and be honest with yourself. Shout out to you. All right, don't know why I did that. See you next time.
I was copying you.
Oh, is it? Love that. Bye.
Peace.